Hello, everyone, and today I'm gonna be here with you. I'm gonna be talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm gonna be making a tier list of all the games from worst to best, starting from D tier all the way up to S tier. So then now, before we begin, I'm gonna set a list of rules. First off, I'm not ranking any of the movies, obscure games like Kingdom Hearts Coded, or I'm not gonna do any of the mobile games either. So those are immediately getting discarded. I'm not doing any of those because I haven't watched the Kingdom Hearts movies. I don't have an interest in the mobile games. I don't really care for those. So I'm gonna be ranking all the mainline Kingdom Hearts games and the spin-offs. So, first off, in D tier, we got Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Keep in mind, it's Chain of Memories. I'm gonna be ranking Chain of Memories and Chain of Memories as two different games. Chain of Memories, it just felt like really unbalanced. It wasn't very good at all. It was just a slog. It was really boring. Even when getting all the new abilities and getting all the slates and stuff, it was just, I don't know. And some sections of the game were just felt really, really frustrating. Like, it wasn't very fun. I really, really did not like this one. Chain of Memories is like the only bad Kingdom Hearts game in my opinion. And I don't like this game at all. Okay. Moving up to C tier, we got Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, A Fragmentary Passage, 0.2. Now 0.2, this game, it had the potential to be so much better if it was just longer than like 4 hours, bro. Like, this game needed to be longer. Because I finished it like so quickly, and I know it was just like a tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3 to show like what Kingdom Hearts 3 was could potentially be, but like I ran through it so fast. It was really, really good. The graphics were nice, the combat was engaging, it was fun. It's just I wish there was more to do. There's not much to do after besides like the secret boss and like the little collectibles. That's kind of it. And after you're done with the game in like 5 hours, it's not really much else you can do. It's not really that. Like, they needed to be more content. Like, I loved exploring I loved seeing like what Aqua was doing in that 10 years between Birth by Sleep and like all the other games. I liked that, but like there needed to be more. I feel like it should have just been more. Next, we're moving up to B tier. Sorry, we got 3 games in B tier. We got Dream Drop Distance, Recoded, and 358 over 2 days. Now we're gonna start off with Dream Drop. Dream Drop Distance is a very general game. It's a very I love playing this on my 3DS. It's a very fun time. And it's a good way to play it on the go, but I do gotta say, Dream Drop Distance probably is the worst command deck game. The system, the system where you the 3 command deck games are like Dream Drop Distance, Recoded, and Birth by Sleep. And I think Dream Drop Distance is the worst of all 3 of them because the combat is not very good compared to, especially Recoded, because like it just doesn't feel as refined. The story can be sometimes a little bit all over the place. It just doesn't make any sense at times. But overall, Dream Drop Distance is a very nice looking game, especially for 3DS. And I just love how it looks visually, and it's a very fun time. The Dream Eaters were really nice, like to mess around with, creating your own Dream Eaters. It was basically Pokemon. It was a fun time. Okay, next we got 358 or 2 days. What absolutely carries, and I mean carries, 358 over 2 days. This game would have been in C tier if it weren't for the freaking story, bro. The story in 358 over 2 days is so emotional and impactful. It's really good. It's really, really good. I highly recommend watching like the movies for it on the Final Mix collections. Though if you don't have access to the game, but besides the story, the combat in 358 over 2 days, it's just meh. It's mid. It's mid. They tried to replicate like Kingdom Hearts 2's battle system, but like they just couldn't do it very well. It was like, it felt like really sluggish at times. It was meh. But what absolutely carries the game is the story, which is why I recommend watching the movie. Recoded. This game had the potential to be up there with, in my opinion, this game had the potential to be high 8 tier, low S tier for me. This is my favorite of the DS. I highly prefer this over 358 because of one reason: the freaking combat. Think of it as like, this is the best command deck game when it comes to combat. Like this, it just hits different. You feel like everything feels so fluid and Recoded. Like it feels so good to play, and it's just so smooth. And playing with Data Sora, you know, all that stuff with it's a fun game, and I highly recommend. This game is absolutely slept on. This needs to be appreciated more by the fan base. People need to check this game out, because people say this game is irrelevant because, yeah, the story's bad. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. The story is pretty mid and Recoded. It's really boring. I didn't really pay much attention to the story because it was just really, it wasn't important until like the last sections of the story. So like, you know, I didn't really care for the story in Recoded. So I just thought the story was probably the low blow Recoded. But in my opinion, if we could get a game like Recoded's combat, if we could get a command game like Recoded with 358 over 2 days' story, that's the best Kingdom Hearts game right there, in my opinion. Gotta go in S tier, but you need a Kingdom Hearts game like that. Moving on to A tier, we got 3 games also in A tier. We got bottom A tier, which is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the OG for Game Boy Advance. We got Kingdom Hearts 3, and then Birth by Sleep in high A tier. We're gonna start with Chain of Memories first. Chain of Memories on GBA, so much more fun. And I, as someone who's played Rechain first, honestly, when I played Chain of Memories, I came into it like with super low expectations because I did not like Rechain of Memories at all. It's just really boring. But when I played this, it was so much better because it was just so much more balanced. The game felt good to play, unlike Rechain. The game felt good to play, and unlocking new moves, unlocking these things, playing the game just felt way more satisfying. And the pixel art and Chain of Memories, absolutely, it's beautiful. Like, more Kingdom Hearts games should have incorporated this art style because it was just so good. It's just so good. I loved playing this game, and highly underrated. And I prefer it miles to Recon, to be honest. Like, it needs more attention. Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, while it is a worse game in my opinion to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, holy god damn, it's fun. It's fun. The game, probably the best looking Kingdom Hearts game we've had to date. It still holds up well. The game came out in 2019. It's 2025 now, going on 2026. Really good looking game, and is on par with 0.2. And then now, the combat, it feels so smooth, so intense, like so, it hits, feels like, it just, man, KH3's combat is so satisfying, especially with the shot locks being, like, added, you know, with all the flow motion. Even though it was better in Juke Drop Distance, the flow motion it was still satisfying to use in Kingdom Hearts 3. The story, again, a little bit all over the place, but it was less confusing than games like Dream Drop, in my opinion. But then now, KH3's is just like, you know, it's there. It's there. The story's alright. It's alright. But still, it's fine. But KH3 in general, very nice looking game. Very fun to play. And is overall just a great game in general. And we got BBS. BBS absolutely excels in the freaking story. The freaking story of BBS. It's just like 358/2. So impactful. So it means something to the person that's playing. It means something. And it hits so hard. Especially later in the later sections of the game. Like that stuff can make you cry if you really felt like it. If you were really immersed into the story and stuff, that stuff can make you cry if you felt like it. But besides the point, this is probably the second best command deck game. If you're just talking about the combat, it's honestly, it's not as smooth as Recoded, that's for sure. Recoded is leagues better at that, but like, still, for Birth by Sleep being the first command deck game, it still holds up. Still holds up. It's a fun time to play. You're normally gonna just, like, playing the Mirage Arena and stuff, all the worlds. The game's really colorful. It's nice looking, especially for a PSP title. You're gonna be playing a lot of the Mirage Arena over and over. Like I spent hours in the Mirage Arena doing the not the command board. What's it called? The Rumble Racing, the Mario Kart ripoff. Used to spend hours in that. The worlds, they're unique. Like they're unique. They're different. Like, you know, it's just a nice. It's a fun game to pick up and play. You know, it's a quick Kingdom Hearts game. Doesn't take you very long either. Still longer than 0.2 though. Okay, now we're moving on to the best of the best. S tier. Gotta put Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 in S tier. Kingdom Hearts 2. Holy sh! Oh my god, this game. Holy. This game. These two games are pure perfection, like, honestly. It's so... The combat in Kingdom Hearts 2... it defined, like, what Kingdom Hearts was supposed to be. This action RPG. Where you're fighting, like, alongside these Final Fantasy characters from a whole different series. Like in the 1000 Heartless battle. Oh, I was hyped. Ooh, wanted to fight everyone and everything. Like Kingdom Hearts 2, that game was a banger. So was the music. The music hit different, bro. Could listen to that forever. You can't go wrong with it at all, bro. Kingdom Hearts 2, it defined a generation. Like it's known as one of the best Kingdom Hearts games of all time. Like you can't go wrong with KH2. If I were to put it anywhere lower, I'd get flamed. But now, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1 was the first Kingdom Hearts I ever played, and I loved it. Favorite game of all time, right there. Story simple and clean. You know, it's simple and clean. You gotta appreciate how innovative it was for the time. You know, you would have never thought about seeing Donald and Duck. What am I saying? Donald Duck and Goofy fighting against freaking Cloud Strife and Squall Leonhardt from Final Fantasy 7 and 8, while in a Disney World in the Olympus Coliseum from the movie Hercules. Like, who would have thought that would ever happen? Nobody. But that's what happened in 2002. Kingdom Hearts 1, revolutionary. The games that started it all. And I still like how the combat in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was still, even though it wasn't as good as 2's, still felt snappy as hell. It really felt like you were Sora when you were doing those combos, because it felt so smooth and grindy. Like, you know, it was one of my favorite games of all time when I played it when I was like 7 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, like all those times. Played it when I was in 2nd grade, I want to say. But oh my god, it was peak. Honestly, it was one of my favorite games of all time. And it still is. And I think that'll conclude my list. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about Kingdom Hearts for like almost 20 minutes. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys. Bye.